In March 2026, the search ended after 12 years. After more than 200,000 square kilometers of ocean mapped, after the most advanced underwater technology ever deployed, for the first time since 2014, no one is actively looking for Flight MH370, but the plane is still out there, somewhere, with 239 people. This is the greatest mystery in aviation history, and how it became unsolvable. March 8th, 2014, 12:42 in the morning. A Malaysia Airlines Boeing 777 lifts off from Kuala Lumpur. Destination, Beijing. On board are 227 passengers, 12 crew members, 239 souls. The captain is Zahari Ahmad Shah. The first officer is Fariq Abdul Hamid. The plane climbs to 35,000 feet. For 38 minutes, everything is normal. Then, at 1:19 a.m., the captain receives an instruction from Malaysian Air Traffic Control. The plane is leaving Malaysian airspace. It must now check in with Vietnam. Captain Shah replies, "Good night, Malaysian 370. This is the last anyone will ever hear from MH370. Within the next 2 minutes, the transponder shuts off. The transponder is the device that tells air traffic control where the plane is. According to investigators, it appears to have been switched off intentionally. In an instant, MH370 vanishes from civilian radar. Vietnamese controllers wait for the plane to check in. It never does. They call Malaysia. Malaysia tries to contact the aircraft. Silence. What happens next is one of the most criticized parts of this story. Due to confusion and miscommunication between agencies, it takes nearly 5 hours before an official distress signal is issued. By then, the plane is long gone. But during those critical hours, military radar from Malaysia and Thailand is watching something strange. The plane has turned around. It is flying back across Malaysia, then north, then west, into open ocean. The path is unmistakable. The course is precise. For another hour, military radar tracks the plane. Then at 2:22 a.m., approximately 200 nautical miles northwest of Penang Island, MH370 disappears from military radar. It has flown beyond the range of every radar in Southeast Asia, but the plane is still flying. A British satellite company called Inmarsat is still receiving automatic signals from the aircraft, once an hour, for 7 more hours. The signals don't say where the plane is, only that the plane is still in the air. And then, at 8:19 in the morning, the final ping. Based on this satellite data, investigators believe the plane ran out of fuel and went down somewhere in the southern Indian Ocean, the deepest, the most remote, the most unforgiving stretch of water on Earth. What follows is the largest search in aviation history. Australia leads the underwater operation. For 3 years, they map 120,000 square kilometers of ocean floor. They use sonar, submarines, underwater drones. They find sunken cargo containers. They discover 2 previously unknown shipwrecks, but they do not find MH370. Then in July 2015, on a beach on Réunion Island, off the coast of Africa, something washes ashore. A 6-foot piece of an airplane wing, covered in barnacles. It is a flaperon. A control surface from a Boeing 777. Investigators in France confirm it. It is from MH370. The plane is real. The crash is real. It is somewhere in that vast ocean. Over the following years, 26 more pieces of debris wash ashore. In Tanzania, Mozambique, South Africa, Madagascar, Mauritius, 3 pieces are confirmed as MH370. 17 more are likely from MH370. The drift pattern suggests the plane crashed somewhere west of Australia, but the wreckage itself, the black box, the answers, still missing. In January 2017, Australia, Malaysia, and China suspend the search after $155 million spent. A year later, a private American company tries again. Ocean Infinity, a no-find, no-fee contract. For 3 months in 2018, they search. They find nothing. And then attention turned to one man, Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, 53 years old, married, 3 children, a pilot with 16 years on the Boeing 777, a flawless record. He owned a home flight simulator, a hobby shared by many pilots. But in 2016, the FBI made a discovery. Investigators recovered deleted files from the simulator. They found a saved flight path, a simulated route into the southern Indian Ocean, performed less than a month before MH370 disappeared. The path ended in the same general region where investigators believed the plane crashed. The Australian Transport Safety Bureau confirmed the data was real. The Malaysian government confirmed it. Officially, they stated nothing sinister had been concluded, but the timing, the location, the coincidence remains debated to this day. The 2018 Malaysian final report was 1,500 pages long. It examined every possibility: mechanical failure, hijacking, cargo fire, pilot intent. It concluded the plane was turned manually, either by the pilot or by someone else in the cockpit. It was not a system malfunction, but the investigators wrote, "The cause cannot be established with certainty until the aircraft is found." In December 2025, Ocean Infinity returned. A new search, a new area, autonomous underwater vehicles mapping the seafloor in unprecedented detail. For 55 days they searched, and on January 23, 2026, they came home, empty-handed. Over 200,000 total square kilometers searched across all the missions, and nothing. The search vessel has been redeployed. For now, no active search is underway. The Malaysian government has said it remains open if new and credible evidence emerges. But for the moment, no clearly defined search area remains. 239 people, 12 years, the greatest mystery in aviation history. Somewhere in the deepest, darkest part of the southern Indian Ocean, a Boeing 777 may sit on the seafloor, with its black box, with the truth, waiting. The question is no longer where MH370 is. The question is, will we ever find it? If you want to follow stories like this, subscribe, because some mysteries are still being written.